aromatherapy going on. The scent, good sense. Shout out to Young Rowdy. Top of the day, y'all. Top of the day. Wholesome Brent. Alright, so we're gonna get right into this day. A little bit of movement, a little bit of yoga. It's a little overcast, raining today, so we're indoors for the most part, and we're gonna have to adjust. We're gonna have to adjust with the day, adjust with our time, adjust with our focus and our time and energy. I already said time, but you know what I mean. So I gotta get this yoga session. I just thought, you know, you can join me if you wanted to. That's if you wanted to. Yeah. It's typical for me to get right into the day with some tea or maybe a glass of water, some warm water, warmer than usual, room temperature. As of lately, you know, temperatures have dropped, you know, tremendously over the last couple months, you know, since the summer and whatnot. It's not East Coast weather, so I can't complain like that, but you know, it's colder than usual. It's important that we bundle up. I'm the type to, I'd rather have the layers on versus like it being super hot. So I enjoy this type of weather, but it calls for times like hot chocolate. Calls for hot chocolate at times, you know. On an early day, ain't nothing like it. I don't really drink coffee like that, so this is like my machismo, you know, my start for the day. So I can't complain. So this is what it's about. This is what it's about. Alright, man, so excuse the background noise. We at the gym right now, trying to get our little pump in. We're feeling alright. We're feeling good. We got some activation going, and I just felt like it was important to show you guys what we are doing today, what we're experiencing. Hoping to inspire, hoping to give you some type of motivation, drive, emphasis on your health and your well-being, because that's what it's about. So let's get right into it. We're doing like 2 to 3 sets. As you can tell, I'm a little out of breath because we're trying to put in work. Let's get to it. Now, as you guys know, this ain't really my normal environment, being at a open gym and whatnot. You know, I'm usually secluded in my own little section, working out at the park and whatnot, but we decided to change it up a little bit, have a little bit more of a environment control, and just put more pressure on ourselves. You know, you don't grow in comfortable spaces. I'm used to being in comfortable spaces at the park, secluded, doing my own thing in solitude, but coming to different environments like this, they force you to grow out of your comfort zone and get uncomfortable. So the motto for today is getting comfortable being uncomfortable. That's all we're trying to practice. We're trying to put that more into practice, like Allen Iverson said. I know practice ain't everything, but practice, it makes up for it. Repetition, it makes up for it. So that's what it's about. I'm glad you guys can join me. This shit don't get any easier, but you get better. You get better with the effort, with the time that you put in. Don't discredit yourself. All the work that we're doing, it counts for something. Like I always say, it's the steps, it's the process, and it's the progress that you make that sometimes goes unnoticed, but in reality, all the work that you put in, it don't go unnoticed. It's like the tip of the iceberg. You see the tip, but you don't see none of the mass beneath that. You just see the tip. And a lot of times that's all we usually see, is just the tip, but you don't see all the work that was put in to get to that point. So we don't want to discredit ourselves. All of this matters, it counts. It counts for something. It counts for something, man. Whew. That's what it's about. How we doing, y'all? How we doing? What's the progress looking like? What's the progress looking like? We're just trying to get our reps in. Just trying to get it. Sheesh. Half is coming together, man. Ooh, not that angle. Breaking a sweat. That's what it's about, man. sir. It's officially the first meal of the day. And we're gonna kick it. We're gonna, you know, start off easy, start off light. It's the regular. If you keep up with me, it's after a workout is usually just a smoothie and maybe some, maybe, you know, avocado toast or whatever, burrito. It just depends on like what I'm craving. I try to listen to my body and what it needs, you know. The food hit different. The food hit different when you actually need it. When you actually need to refuel, it's like the water and the hydration, like it hits different when you actually need to get that intake. That was something else. Whenever we get to sit down, it's kind of like classes in session. I try not to go all deep and astral with you, you know. I try to just be leveled for the most part. I try to be relatable. I feel like a lot of us have a lot in common, more than we actually know. We try to point out the differences most of the time, but if we can just, you know, highlight some of the things that relate to one another, I think that's the beauty of it. We could do better as a collective. That's, like I said, that's how I come. That's how I be. My approach and my presentation is like that at times. I don't think normal. I don't act in a normal way. At one point, that was like a desire of mine. I just wanted to kind of fit the mold because I knew that, you know, I was like the needle. Well, not really. I tried to make myself invisible at one point because it was like, I ain't like that type of drawing in attention. But I knew that I was just a little different from the jump. I just never was so welcoming toward it, you know. I know there's a lot of people that feel like that there's a lot of people that just feel like you don't fit in and you're like an outsider. When I touch on these certain things, I hope it's the sun. Maybe I need to move my angle up. But when I touch on these certain things, I just want you to feel like you are being understood, because I think that's the most important thing about it, where we don't try to misunderstand people. We, like I said, earlier what I said about, like, we try to look at the differences and point out the flaws, and then we just try to point out all the flaws and imperfections. But if we can take a moment to point out some of the qualities and some of the things, the attributes that actually stand out and benefit one another, we'd be better off. But we're quick to assault people, and it's common. Let's just say that it's common. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying what it is. We have to adjust. We have to adjust. And how I deal with me and how I deal with, you know, everyday situations is just by, I try to pull from the strength from within. I don't put myself in environments or certain places where I'm gonna not feel so welcomed, you know. I try to just stay in my own bubble. I don't try to take up too much space. I really don't. That's just me though. That's how I function. I'm working on it every day. I'm still working on it. What does this have to do with anything? It has a lot to do with everything. Just listen, and you might catch some things every now and then. So that was my little spiel for today. Hope you enjoyed the little workout from earlier. I think that was fire. A lot of good people in there getting right, trying to better themselves. So I applaud, and I like being in environments like that. So that's what it's about. I don't know if you guys know this. I mean, why would you? I'm taking a month off of caffeine and anything like that, because it's been jittery to me. I've been real, it's messing up my chemistry and my brain and whatnot. Side note, you know, that's just what I notice. It's not gonna stop me from getting something to drink. So I get what I usually get, minus the espresso. It's a pumpkin spice latte. They usually got 2 shots, so they get you all wired up. We don't got time for it though. Nah, not today, not this month. But salute to you. Cheers. Take a sip. And it tastes just as good. You don't want to discount the quality, because the quality is still there. If you're trying to, you know, pull back on something, like for me, I did like a 30-day detox when I was smoking weed like that. I did like a 30-day detox when I was smoking on the regular, and I was really trying to stop for a minute, and then like, you know, something happened where I was just all right, I'm done. I'm not smoking no more. That happened over a year and a half. Almost, I'm going on 2 years in June, but I can't count that because in August or September, my cousin, my godbrother, was out here, and I smoked with him. I see why I stopped smoking. Well, it was with my cousins after that. Moral of the story is, if you're trying to pull back on something, do it in brief ways. You don't gotta, like what they say, go cold turkey on them. And for me, like, this is like brief. I'm not gonna stop drinking the things that I enjoy, like this pumpkin spice latte. I'm talking about this drink like I should put it on the ad or something. I just have to add that in. So as you see, we in the kitchen with it, putting together something to eat, something to munch on for the night and whatnot. Ooh. So if y'all didn't know by now that I'm plant-based, now you know. I have fun with a lot of these recipes. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't get bored. I'm not no bored vegan where it's just like, hey, let's ban all people who eat chicken and meat, and come on now. Like, we all started somewhere at the end of the day. So it's like, I just want to be showing you guys some stuff, get you guys some ideas, and really get you guys curious. Just a thought, just trying to get you thinking, you know, trying to get you to explore more diversity in your life. You need more diversity in your life, and it starts with your intake. That's one place to start. So just trying to give you guys some insight. You know what it is. Don't even worry about it. This is good. This is perfect for, you know, a little chilly night. That's perfect. Make your own food at the crib. Save you some money. Stop spending all your money going out. I mean, if you ain't got the time, I understand, but I try not to, because I want you to be well versatile. You know, I want you to be able to eat more from home, save your money, be more lucrative in your way about going about things. You know, enough talking. Let me. This type of meal that puts you to sleep. If you haven't realized this yet, that I'm in the process of discovering what this channel is all about. The relationship that we're developing is all about. I feel like we have something brewing here, but there's so many times where you get high and then you get low, and then you just feel like, what's the point? And then I gotta reflect, and then I gotta dig, and then I gotta remind myself that that's just part of it. That's just part of the journey. That's part of the roller coaster. I don't like roller coasters, but I do enjoy the ride. I think what I'm trying to do is translate that ride into the relationship that we have, that we're brewing, if that makes sense. I'm trying to make it as transparent as possible, and to let you guys know that there's gonna be some highs and lows on my end. If I can have enough, enough energy, enough courage just to keep it going regardless of how I feel, because it's not always just about how I feel. I really want to get to the point where it's just like, how do you guys feel? What do you guys want to catch up on, and like where can we draw the line? There's a lot of focal point on me, of course. I want to focus on you guys. So I just finished my dinner. Like I said, I'm energetic, but I'm also very relaxed. I can go chill out and meditate real quick if I really wanted to, but I'm not about to do that. I hope you guys had a great day. You guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you get involved, you get in tune. Other than that, take care. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you on the next one, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. It's Wholesome Brand, if you didn't know. Peace.